Hello, everybody, and welcome back to season 4 of Talk Dirty Dancing to Me. Katie and I are so excited to discuss season 31 of Dancing with the Stars. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to come back every week.
Hi.
Happy Disney.
Happy Disney Plus.
And to you as well.
Well, another fun one. That's for sure.
That was chaotic.
It wasn't, I will say, I was expecting chaos, and we certainly got chaos. Bless you. Certainly got chaos, but it was not nearly as chaotic as I was expecting.
No, they were just little pockets of chaos, but the highs were high, and the lows were just really not great.
Some of it was tough, but I mean, overall, it was a good night. Overall.
I'll agree. The opening was bizarre.
Yeah.
Carrie Ann's awkward giggling.
It was
while changing the channel. I was really uncomfortable.
I just kind of thought we could do a little bit more. I mean, it wasn't heinous, but it was also just like, we can do some more with this.
I feel like they ran out of budget because of all the money they spent on costuming this episode. And so, because it was obviously filmed after last week's show, because Carrie Ann and Bruno were in their same exact outfits from James Bond night. And
yeah. Okay.
It's almost like a last minute slap together thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were like, you're ready pre-show. Let's just go ahead and get this taped since y'all have your hair and makeup.
Right. I don't know. I hated it pretty much. But the opening number to Encanto was exciting and flashy and fun.
Yeah, and apparently we're getting wait, no, that's Enchanted. Sorry. I was writing down
Unencantoed.
I was like, wait, I thought we were talking about Enchanted, because there was an Enchanted thing in there, but that's not where we were yet. Sorry. No, Encanto. Encanto is a very cute movie.
That's Disenchanted.
That's coming later.
Yeah. That's okay though. It was cute, and then Tyra came out and she looked great.
Yeah. The glam matched the fit much better this time. I was really happy to see her feeling like she always feels her. Felt like the confidence matched the fit this week.
I agree. She looked really good. I would never really pick that dress for myself, but it worked. It looked great on her. It was flattering. Blue looks really good on her. I was really proud for Tyra.
Yeah. Happy to see her looking good.
That's right. And then we got a little sneak peek of everybody in their costumes.
Yes.
The costuming department showed out. I can only imagine what time people had to start getting ready this morning. You know, when you're a bridesmaid and there's like 8 of you and you're all getting your hair and makeup done. Mm-hmm. And so you have to start, the wedding's at like 6 and you have to start getting ready at like 10:30.
I thought I lost you for a second. Sorry. It like went silent on my end, but hopefully it didn't cut out all the way, but go ahead. Sorry. What were you saying?
When you're a bridesmaid and you have to there's like 8 of you and the wedding's at 6 and you're all getting your hair and makeup done. So you have to start the getting ready process.
Oh, yeah.
At like
4 a.m.
Yeah, basically. Like the night before.
Yeah, still hungover from the rehearsal dinner, but have to be up and getting your hair done first.
That's what I can only imagine it was like today for these celebs.
Yeah, that was, and especially too, because it's 5 o'clock there. So you know that they were up at the ass crack of dawn. Alan started getting ready on Thursday last week. So
that's why he was getting his money's worth out there today.
They were finally just like, we usually give Alan the shaft on everything. Let's give him the most intense makeup we can think of this week.
Yeah, it was great.
But everybody looked really good.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like
except for I feel like the only person who got the shaft this week in costuming was Vinny. I feel like Vinny's was the only one that I felt was more half-assed than everyone else's, and I guess it went with the character. But then I was just like, he doesn't really look that Disney to me. I don't know.
So I would have agreed with you had I not seen Luca.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it,
so I hadn't either. But we have a toddler
at the house. So.
So
yeah,
I'm very familiar with all these movies now. So
Right.
he looked great. He looked the part. I think that Brandon got the shaft. Jordan looked beautiful in her dress, and then they were like, "Oh shit, Brandon, here's a pink shirt with flowers on it. Go out there, King."
I see that too, because that wasn't very Coco either.
No. But then you know who had the most? Mark and Charlie.
Oh yeah, I was like, besides Alan, Mark and Charlie.
Gabrielle Green said Charlie wearing that wig has to be like a golfer's handicap, right? Evening out the playing field.
Literally, but also Gabby. She also looked and okay, yeah, they all just looked so good. Like I could go on and on about the girls because I felt like a lot of them really were into character, but Charlie especially because that wig was something else.
It was what is it? What is that?
Where do you even like when you were in high school and they would put the 2-liter bottles in your hair?
For
yes,
Cindy Lou Who?
That's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
With the blue wigs.
Yeah, it was like some chicken wire and
bobby pins, apparently.
A miracle, a hope, and a prayer. I don't know. It was on there though. She was right. They had that bitch in there. You know when you would get after prom or like after you're in a wedding?
Yeah, and the bobby pin collection.
Yes, and it's like you sit on the floor in front of like your boyfriend or your best friend or whoever, and they pull those bobby pins out of your hair like a monkey grooming another monkey.
Oh yeah, and you still don't find all of them.
Right, but the relief that you feel, like I can only imagine she's probably having like the best of times right now.
Oh yeah. So happy to get that thing off.
Landon / Logan / whomever the fuck he is.
God bless him. He looks so cute. He looks so cute. At work. Yeah, I know. He looks so cute tonight. His smile was just precious.
Yeah, he's got some teeth on
Travis
him.
stayed home this week, so.
Yeah. But so let's dump in, I guess, huh?
Okay, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
So we got our queen goddess, one and only true love, Danny, back this week.
Yes, so happy.
I didn't like her brown. I didn't like her brown hair.
It was just too much hair.
I think maybe that's what it was. You're right. But I don't know. She's just such a good blonde.
She doesn't need anything else.
No. So they were Hercules which I called.
You did.
Let the record show.
Episode 1.
I called this shit. So thank you very much.
I was disappointed that I was incorrect with my Wreck-It Ralph guess, but
there's always Halloween.
Yeah, there is always Halloween. But I was he played this part super well.
I don't understand the costuming.
Really? I thought this was a great costume on him.
What part?
I mean, I just thought, okay.
I was way there for the shirtless moment.
He pulled off the mullet hair very well, but
yeah,
Hercules had much more hair, so I felt like they could have given him a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
what were those pants, dude?
It was like it was like a leather like kilt almost over the gauchos.
Those were pants. Those were slacks. Those were corduroy Sears catalog slacks.
Yeah, but I still thought, I don't know, it worked for me. I liked
the skirt thing, whatever.
The skirt, if you will.
The skirt moment. But like, what was with the pants? The pants were so bizarre.
Yeah. I think him and Daniela really looked the Hercules part. The dance though, it was a Charleston, which the song A Star Is Born, the Charleston went well with that song, but it just kind of felt like you could tell they hadn't been dancing together in a couple weeks. Like they were just a little bit off. It didn't feel as solid as he usually is. And for it being a Hercules dance, I kind of expected the lifts to go off a little bit better. And it just they didn't hit as well as I wanted them to.
I agree. I don't know if it's just because they've been apart and so they're trying to get back into the swing of things.
Right.
But I think Daniela was overcompensating for being out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because she put, this is the first time that I have not liked her choreography.
Ever.
Because ever. In the
history of ever, yeah.
Yeah. And it was too much. They tried to do too much and it didn't do them any favors. I feel like the dancing portion was good. but there were so many tricks and lifts trying to happen that it got kind of muddled.
And that's what Lynn said.
Right.
They still looked sexy. His mouth was wide open the whole dance. His mouth was
I mean,
just
I
like,
smiled the whole time.
yeah.
But I was disappointed. And
I
I don't
wanted
know
more.
if I know, I did too. And maybe it's partially because they went first, and you know how the first number is always held to like a higher standard.
Yeah, and it's always just hard to go first because the scoring, it like kind of sets off of you, and then they just kind of be sure to score everyone else higher, it seems.
Yeah.
Like they were not generous with their scores for him.
No. Which I feel like scoring as a whole tonight was really all over the board.
Yeah.
But I mean,
We'll get there.
obviously, I don't know. What week is this? 5?
4.
God, is that all?
Yeah.
Somebody said we were halfway through. One of the Tyra.
There's
did
no
she say
way.
that?
We have 13 people. We have 12 people left after tonight.
No, we have more than that.
12. I think it's 12 now because Sam was in 13th place tonight.
Oh,
so.
yeah, you're right. Okay. But still, it was either Alfonso or Tyra. They're like, we're halfway through. And I was like, shit, boy,
So
really?
we're going to be doing triple eliminations? Like.
Oh, God. Well, okay. So.
Anyways.
When they went to the skybox, they were like, how was it? What motivates you? And Joseph, I just am in love with this kid. He was like, you know what really motivates me is this mullet. I was like, does he not seem like someone that like we know from college?
He just seems like he would be just the sweetest guy ever.
I love him.
Yeah, he's an angel.
He's on my list of people that I only want good things for.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's our big surprise of the season. Like, I'm just glad he's here.
He's just so cute and fun, and he's really like giving it his all and having the best of times, and I love that for him.
Me too. They got all 7, so a total of a 28 out of 40.
I feel like that's fair. I was actually surprised that they didn't get a 6 from Lynn, to be honest.
I'm so happy they didn't, but
I know.
Yeah, they could have. Very well could have.
So next up we had Sam Champion, the people's champion.
Yes, truly, the man of the people, and Cheryl.
Yes, he looked great.
Oh, yeah, and this is such a good movie, too. Are you a Greatest Showman hater or lover?
I love do people not like this movie?
Oh, my gosh. There's like a niche group of people who are major haters of Greatest Showman.
What's it like to have no taste?
My best friend Kennedy, who I know is listening, she's a hater.
Kennedy, do better.
She's a hater.
How?
It's devastating. I don't know.
Zac Efron, Zendaya.
I know.
Freaking.
You don't have to tell me.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman. It was like a major fresh crush
Michelle
for me.
Williams.
Yeah, it's stunning cast.
What? How?
I know.
If nothing else, there's a lot of eye candy.
I know. But
anyway.
Sam's dance was not eye candy, unfortunately.
Oh no,
it was a mess. It was okay. I wrote my first note. This is kind of savage. I just said the struggling is hilarious. I guess I just thought it's because I love him. Like it just genuinely felt okay. I wrote. The knee walks, 10 out of 10. Everything else, 0 out of 10. Like, he looked so defeated, too, after it was over, where I was just kind of like, I think
knew.
He's tired, but also, like, when he was throwing Cheryl across the ground on the floor, I was like, he just completely gave up on her. Like, he just let her go.
I literally he just gave up on slinging Cheryl around on the floor at the end. And then Emily... I'm about to really fuck up her last name. It's N-A-C-H.
Oh, that's my best friend. Not Emily, not Kazel. That's who watches with me every Monday night.
Oh, cool. Sweet. I'm so glad that you know how to say her last name because I was literally staring at it and sweating. Like, oh shit. She commented, Sam gave Cheryl a rash during that last spin. Her thighs had to have just been like,
they were Emma's boots.
Literally. Boots. Oh my God. Okay, you know what pissed me off the most about this?
What?
I was feeling pretty good because I was like, okay, The Greatest Show is a freaking banger. Club banger. A pasta dome, me at the club, popping bottles to The Greatest Show.
Yeah.
And then a pasta doble. I was like, okay, this has some potential.
Right.
He looked great. He looked the part. It started and it was really all downhill from there. But
I know.
my biggest point of contention with this, Where was the band? Like, they were like,
Okay, it started so quietly.
I was like,
so
this
quietly.
is not the greatest show. Y'all are not giving any effort. 0 out of 10 to the band.
And it wasn't just Sam's dance. Like, there were a lot of dances where I was like, why is the volume down?
I was like, y'all, you are on Disney Plus. You should be giving this your all. These people signed your freaking checks, dude.
Literally.
I was pissed. I was like, Zac Efron and Hugh Jackman would never. Like, they're pissed.
Maybe we'll get Zach on this show in like 10 years or so. When he kind of like, it would be so nice.
Zach, Hugh, if you're listening, Zendaya, I know you're out there.
Zendaya, I know you've done this show before, but please come back. Thank you.
God. TBT. Wow, what a queen. But no, I also put those because he did the knee walks, but Cheryl was really smart about how she choreographed it. And so he did it in like half time.
Mm-hmm.
So like instead of on the beat, it was like every other beat, which was great. I was so proud of him.
Yeah.
But I said, I love this man so much. He's so cute, but this is very wandery. Like it was very Cheryl Ladd wandering around the ballroom aimlessly, like praying for it to be over.
Yeah, it was very much his time, like tonight.
Yeah,
to just
there were a few
kind of
good
bow
moments.
But yeah, it wasn't the worst dance to leave on. That's for sure.
But it was just really lacking some oomph. Right. You know?
Yeah. He got a 7 from Carrie Ann, which I was honestly shocked by, and then like, 6s from everyone else.
How can you score that the same as Joseph? Like, at least he was giving some kind of energy.
Oh, girl, don't I know it.
It was a lot of chaotic energy, but it was energy nonetheless.
That's true. When they went up to the skybox, he called Cheryl Dancing with the Stars royalty, and I agree with him.
Okay.
You don't agree? You don't agree? You don't?
She hasn't won since 2006.
That's true, but she's been loyal.
Well,
I kind of stand by like my thought that one day Cheryl will just be a judge on this show.
I'm ready. That day needs to be tomorrow.
I think Cheryl would be a really good judge on this show, and I'll die on that hill for sure.
I can see that. But this made me sad, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. So let's talk about
moving on.
Oh my God. It happened, baby. The Jordan Sparks breakout performance that I have been freaking waiting on since she was announced that she was going to be on this show. I was obsessed with this. I was geeking out this entire performance. I was so happy. She was glowing.
Yeah.
I never really care for when people sing their own song, like, during their performance. I feel like it's just very gimmicky and I don't really care. Like, I get it. It was sweet. And I love that she sings this song to her son.
Unless you're Nelly.
I mean, yeah.
We have certain, we make exceptions.
But he didn't sing during his performance.
I thought he pre-recorded one. Okay, never mind. Anyways.
But I was so excited. And DJ is up there with Forrest.
I know him and Forrest are the stars of my season. I know. For sure.
What did you think about it?
Her dress was phenomenal. It was gorgeous. That dress is like a girl's dream. Like everybody,
I know.
Like I want that dress in my closet. It was stunning. I loved her singing. It was definitely her best dance, and it was a breakout moment for her. It was the moment that we've all been waiting for. If you kind of had high hopes for her, like we did from the beginning of the season, like. Just happy to see her do well. And it was the first jazz of the season too. And we got a couple of those tonight. So it was like, trying to figure out the style for a second, but then it all clicked well for her and she scored phenomenally. 9s from Carrie Ann, 8 from Madeline, 8 from Derek, 9 from Bruno, which was like a super high score, one of the highest of the season. And she was amazing.
Yeah, she nailed it. I loved this dance. I thought it was beautiful. She was so into it. Yeah. It's like everything finally clicked for her. This was
amazing.
Week. And so Brandon's choreography was beautiful. I was just so excited about this.
Yeah, it was a thriller for sure. I'm very happy with it.
I know. I was very pleased. That's one that you're going to go back and watch again because it was just like really, I smiled the entire time again. Like it was just so pleasant to watch. I think
so good.
I think Carrie Ann said that. Like this was just something that was like enjoyable to watch, which is always great.
Agree.
Then we had a little break where we got to see Danny and Pasha just freaking.
Yeah.
How are they so.
The chemistry, man.
talented.
I don't know. Just, I feel bad for their child because, like, their kid has no option but to dance.
I mean, their kid also has no option but to be stunning. So.
Yeah, truly. Pasha is so handsome. And, like, standing, I'm just like, you guys, come on. You guys they're so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with them.
I remember when they were on World of Dance.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they came
R.I.P.
from. R.I.P. and peace to World of Dance. We miss you so much.
God, I loved that show.
Oh
that
God,
was
me too.
honestly the show that sparked our friendship, too.
Yeah, and this podcast.
Yeah, we were excited to get to recap World of Dance also on this podcast, and then they discontinued the show.
Canceled that bitch. That's why we called it a Dance Fanatics podcast, not a Dancing with the Stars podcast, because we were like, cool, we can break down our other favorite show, World of Dance, and then they were like, just kidding.
They were like, JK, y'all are just stuck with one that's also always on the brink of cancellation. So good luck to you, ladies.
Right? But yeah, that's what they are from. And I remember watching them on that and being like, holy shit, these people are unreal. And so when they became pros, I was like, oh my God, worlds collide. I'm so excited.
Derek saw them and was like, yeah, you guys are going to be on this show.
He was like, we have to have them.
Yeah.
And for that, Dancing with the Stars is all the better.
Exactly.
But they're so hot. And they ended ended their dance with a beautiful kiss because they're a beautiful real couple.
Because they're a beautiful real life couple, y'all. In case y'all didn't know.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's just she's just searching in a bag of words, and she just, like, in her head she just says the next thing and just does not think. Like, I genuinely think she's so nervous, which is so annoying because I'm like, you shouldn't be so nervous, girlie. You do this all the time. Like, you've been a host for so long, and it's disappointing almost that, like, it's just word search. Like, she just doesn't even know.
It feels like Mad Libs.
Yeah, like, you just genuinely don't know what she's gonna say.
You really don't. I mean, I'm always on the edge of my seat, but we never go anywhere positive.
Yeah, we don't. But where were we? Oh yeah, we talked about their scores already.
Yeah. So excited for them. Danny and Pasha are hot as always. Love them so much.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Gorgeous couple.
Next up, a gorgeous man.
Another gorgeous couple. Wayne and Whitney.
God. I don't even, how can I just, every year we watch this show and I fall so in love with these people, and how do I have room in my heart for all of these people?
I know. It's like, move over, Iman. Never thought I'd say that, but I mean,
Kel,
space.
I've got Kel, Iman, Nelly.
Justice for Kel's going on my tombstone, girlie.
Oh my God, I will never get over that shit.
No, me either. Oh God.
Just like all of my people.
I know.
And now I've got like Sam Champion and Joseph and
Jimmy Allen.
Jimmy.
I know.
Why do we always love the men the most? Are we bad women?
Yeah, we probably are. Because it's like, it's just something within us. I think we are just gravitating towards them. Don't really know why. Yeah.
Well, and I think it's because, like, this is about to get really deep, so everyone hold on to your ass. Society, like, expects women to dance. Like, that's, like, a normalized kind of thing, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
But, like, guys don't ballroom dance. Like,
and they don't really, like, tune into that part of their almost, like, femininity.
Right. It's very, like, not in America. Like, in other countries, yes. Like, ballroom dancing and, like, men dancing. Like, men, like, a bunch of, like some of the best male ballerinas in the world are, like, Russian. Like, it's just not, there's no stigma with it other places.
Right.
And so it seems so, like, vulnerable for these guys to put themselves out there. Mm-hmm. Which, like, it's obviously, like, the same for women, but we see women dance all the time. Like,
right.
You know, it's not.
Yeah, and it's also, like, a lot more, I think what we also like, too, is, like, the man takes the lead, and it's also, like, it just showcases that instead of just, like, oh, they're getting dragged around or thrown around in the air. It's, like, they can also do these beautiful dance moves, too.
Right.
But also, like, I still feel like we're also big fans of the women, like, the women that they're partnered with. That's
Oh,
the other thing. I think
absolutely.
that's the other thing too, because it's usually the girl power that we love who their partners are. So
Yeah,
it's
because I
like,
mean, these women are the ones making these men shine, like always. Am I right,
right,
ladies? No, I'm
right.
just kidding.
Truly,
um,
no, in everything, yes.
um, but yeah, no, I love Wayne Brady. I love Whitney so much. I cannot get over them.
I'll
Like
never get over them.
her choreography. Okay, actually, really fast. Hold on to your butt.
Okay.
I have a huge confession.
Okay.
I have never seen Hamilton.
Oh, that's sad. Have you listened to the soundtrack at all? Because
No.
it's not necessarily like an easy show. You cannot hardly get tickets to it in an affordable way to like
I
see
haven't
it
even
live.
watched it. I haven't even like watched it on like Disney Plus.
But having Disney Plus, like you genuinely don't have an excuse. You really should watch it. It's really, really, really good.
I know. I think it was one of those things where like everyone hyped it up so much.
So it was also kind of like, well, why am I going to watch a show about the American Revolution? You know, when I could watch, I don't know, you or something.
I was like, give me National Treasure over this shit. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I
But
get it.
I never did. Like I never, which I love a period piece. Like I'm
Right.
so like Pride and Prejudice is my favorite, like one of my favorite films ever. So like
Right.
I love a colonial moment.
Right.
Like I really have no reason why I haven't watched it except for that I just like haven't.
Well, you're getting
So
more
it's on my
homework.
list. Brennan is going hunting next weekend and I'm gonna be home by myself.
It's a really good show to watch.
So I think I'm gonna put that on my list of things to watch.
The one on Disney Plus is really good. And I mentioned this in our first episode, but for the people who didn't get to listen, when I was in law school, I got very, very, very last minute tickets. I mean, I genuinely only had $200 in my bank account and I was in Chicago. And we got last minute tickets to a random Wednesday night show to see Hamilton in Chicago. And it was the reason the tickets had gone dirt cheap was because Wayne Brady was supposed to start the next night. And we walked into the theater and everyone was going crazy in the theater. And we just kind of thought it was just because people were hype about seeing it because it was a really new show at that point that I got to go see it. And it just turned out that Wayne Brady walked out and like was standing on the balcony going, just kidding, I'm going to start tonight and like get
my God.
Yeah, and like get my run through in tonight. So I got to see him in his opening show in Hamilton where he did his couple months residency playing Aaron Burr, and I got to see him his opening night there. And I just remember, yeah, it's honestly, I can't even picture the other Aaron Burrs because Wayne is the only one I think about like watching.
It's the only one for you.
Yeah, and it's just watching this tonight and I think that's the other thing, like why he's so emotional is because he put everything into that role when he played it on Broadway. And Broadway is such a grind, and those and even like Bruno said tonight, it's crazy this show was 0 commercials. This feels like a live 2-hour Broadway show. This is like this is such a grind, and it was just really cool to see him do this dance tonight. It was amazing. I said it was so unique. I loved it. It was solid. It felt like a wow, and it just felt like one of those wow dances that I'll watch over and over again.
Oh my God, same. They were so in sync with one another. It was like it was like they were mirrored.
Right.
Like every movement was exactly the same. If she lifted her leg 6 inches off the ground, so did he. Like not 6.5, not 5 3/4. Like it was spot on perfect. It was so beautiful. And like my favorite thing about Wayne is that like while there are a lot of other dancers who are technically very good, he has the emotional piece behind it where you can see like him giving his all and like really giving something extra to the performance that just takes it above and beyond. And I think that that's what's going to make him the top of the top. Like he's going to be in the top 3, knock on wood,
every week.
But I think that he and Whitney have something really special, and I'm really excited to see like all the other stuff that they do. I cannot believe how emotional he got. Him crying at judging was like, I was choking up.
There
was
a little so much crying tonight, and I was like, oh my God, I'm emotional too. It was just, and then he got the all 9s, which was just, it was time. Time.
So I think that because it's only week 4, they can't give 10s yet.
Oh yeah, that would have been a 10 like in 2 weeks for sure.
Yeah, agreed. But I was so excited. It was so good.
It was
Y'all are
great.
so good.
So great. I'm gonna watch that one a bunch.
And we got the iconic line from Lynn. You're the postman because you keep delivering
Yeah,
week
that was
after
good.
week.
That was really good. I loved that. I love that. I did not know what he was gonna say because at first I was kind of like, Lynn might not have loved this one, but he did. So I was impressed.
It was beautiful. I
Impressed
loved it
all
so much.
around.
I can't wait to watch it again later.
Me too. Go Whitney, go Wayne. Good dance.
Go
Okay.
team.
All right.
Speaking of
next.
team,
Ooh,
what team?
Wildcats. You literally don't have to tell me twice. When you commented that in the group, I was like, Wildcats, 100%. But
So,
also,
But this isn't High School Musical.
High School Musical, the series.
The dance.
High School Musical, the series. I
Why?
was like, huh?
What the fuck? What kind of weird fever dream is this? Like, how did this get pitched to Disney Plus to be like, what if we took High School Musical, the musical part, and made it a series and called it that?
Have you watched the show at all?
No.
Okay, so Olivia Rodrigo. That's the show Olivia Rodrigo got her
and
start.
she dated that boy, and then he broke her heart.
But
and
not
she
even
got a
that.
driver's license, and now here we are.
So I watched it, the show.
The whole thing?
No, like a couple of the first episodes. One time I was on a plane, and I accidentally downloaded that instead of the movie to watch on the plane because I was just gonna watch High School Musical instead.
Interesting choice.
Yeah. I have a lot of flight anxiety, and High School Musical is one of those things that I'll turn on. Like, this is just maybe TMI, but when I get a nightmare or like can't sleep or am sad about something, I will literally turn on High School Musical.
I love that. Wow,
Yeah.
that's so calming for you.
I know. I love it. But anyway,
your emotional support, High School Musical.
my emotional support, Sharpay.
Oh my
Sharpay Evans. But so that series is just, it's a very cheesy, like, they go to the school that the movie was filmed at, and their school decides to do the musical, High School Musical, at their school for the school play. So it's just like a trippy rendition of High School Musical. Yeah. So anyway, that's the gist. But I was really like, we're missing the mark here because Britt was in the original High School Musical as a dancer. So I was just like, why didn't we just
was she really?
Yes, she posted on her story this week video of her. She was in like a lot of the cafeteria dancing scenes and all of the gym dancing scenes.
So then what are we doing with this? Also, she was wearing the Vanessa Hudgens dress.
Iconic.
But sparkly. I was so into
She looked gorgeous. Those two look good together.
Okay. Brennan Mosley called this shit.
He did. He should.
And we were like, no, but everyone is on board with this shit now.
I know. It kind of feels like, oh, wait, is there something there? Because, like, I don't want to speculate, but also I want to speculate.
I love them.
You know?
Even if it's just the world's most pure and loving friendship, I'm so here for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so to the dancing part.
Go ahead.
It is so shocking to me. And I remember this from Niall DeMarco's season, which, Niall.
Go take a look at a couple of those dances. That's everyone's homework.
Yeah. And also, you could watch his season on America's Next Top Model because, damn. Which he also won. The man's a winner. But anyway, so Daniel gave me the same vibes as Niall did. Where, like, you watch him dance and you're like, holy shit. This guy, you would never look at him and be like, he can't hear the music. Like, to have such musicality when you're performing and not be hearing what you're performing to. Like, there's a little moment where there's like an extra beat or like a clap or something that they did like a shoulder pop to. And I was like, he's not even hearing it. And he's like, that just tells you A, what an awesome partner Britt is. And B, like, the trust that he has in her.
Yeah. And it just feels so trippy to think about it.
I know, I can't imagine.
Yeah, I'm so proud of him.
It was a quick step. It was fast. I mean, I saw a couple little flubs here and there, but like, I didn't think they were like really harsh on him.
So harsh.
And it
kind of hurt him.
It hurt me. I was like, y'all need to chill.
Yeah. I was like, okay, back off. Back off. I'll go to war for this man.
Same.
What was the boy's name? Was it Asher? He said,
yeah,
Asher. And he danced for Asher, and it was just like a really like, what can this guy not do? You know, what is he not doing? He is such a pure soul. He's such a good person. He's just killing it on this show, and I love him. I'm obsessed with him.
Yeah, same. Brendan was sitting with me for like a few of these dances. And do you know what he said that just fucking sent me?
What?
When it was over, he went, "Damn, Daniel."
I can't. What a throwback.
I was like,
Ellen
oh
joke.
my God, I haven't thought of that kid in ages.
Yeah.
Back at it again with the white van.
It must be a man thing, because Ryan says it all the time too. He says "damn Daniel" all the time.
Does he really?
Yes. God. I know, men. But anyway, I'm impressed with these two.
Speaking of men, let's talk about Gabe.
Oh,
God, I can't. When he
was
was signing the feedback and he's standing behind the judging table, Lynn was like being such a little shithead about this and like talking about his mistakes and stuff. And Gabe had like the shittiest face. I was like, Gabe is all of us right now.
Like, Gabe is like literally, man, I'm way too close to you. I'm gonna lose it.
Right.
But
I'm gonna smack you upside the head.
Not Gabe getting choked up when Daniel was getting choked up.
Oh my God, I know.
And then I was like, I feel like Gabe's really being choked up. Like, I don't feel like Gabe's just trying to like emote Daniel's emotions. Like, I could tell that Gabe was also really sad for Daniel.
Well, think about, like, they go through everything together.
They're best friends. It's
you think
sweet.
they would have to be besties, right?
I feel like you can't know Daniel and not be his best friend.
Same.
So that's
unless you're his lover,
Britt. Okay, so 7s from everybody except Bruno.
Yeah, what the fuck on that?
Bruno came through with an 8.
Like, put some respect on this man's name.
Literally. Anyway.
Like,
and then
higher. he looked devastated, and I was pissed.
Yeah, he's gonna come back next week and slay this shit.
He better. I'm just pissed.
Me too.
I'm pissed.
Me too.
I am dead at, like, Mama Odie was there.
That was amazing.
I loved that.
Yeah, I was so happy to see her sing.
Same. I love a live performance.
Yeah, they gave us that. Thank God.
I'm just so obsessed with their partnership. I can't even tell you.
I feel like I just learned so much about Shangela every week too. Like, I can't wait for next week to even see more. But it's like, oh, she was Jennifer Lewis's assistant for 10 years and lived in her basement. Like,
and never paid rent.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Speaking of shade.
Oh my God.
She snatched Alfonso's wig off his head.
She snapped on Instagram too this week about being called Angela.
Oh my God. Her
one thing about me is that last week in Dancing with the Stars, like,
me and Glenn was dancing so chic.
Yeah. And then Alfonso called me Angela.
Who?
Bitch, that's not my name.
Who's Angela?
Yeah.
The caption was Unsolved Mysteries. Who is Angela?
She's nuts.
I love, like, also people have been doing those and not making them rhyme. And
they're unhinged.
It's terrible. It's a terrible trend. JoJo Siwa did one.
Oh yeah, about her sexual awakening with Jenna Dewan.
And I was like, this sucks. Like, the story is fine, whatever, I don't care. But like, if you're gonna tell the story, tell the story. If you're gonna do this trend, do it correctly.
I know, it's funny.
But Shangela ate that shit up just like she does everything else.
Yeah, but the dance spoke for itself this week too.
I love a Charleston, man.
It was just, the set was really good. Like, the song was great. The outfits were great. It felt like a New Orleans vibe dance.
Swamp chic.
Swamp chic. I love that.
Thank you.
It was wild and fun, so alive, so New Orleans. I said that it was the best set of the night since since the first dance, which I thought the Hercules set was really good too, and then this one was good. So I put, and then I just wrote OMG the shade at Alfonso.
Oh my God, I know. Also, her eye makeup was on fleek, dude.
I think she might be doing her own makeup.
Well, she needs to open up a biz
and do everybody else's as well.
Oh my God. Yeah. She ate that shit up. So my heart literally exploded out of my chest when she was getting her feedback from the judges, and Lynn talked about how much he enjoyed it.
I know.
And she called him Mr. Lynn.
I know. I think I'm just so happy that Lynn is respecting her and liking her.
Oh my God, same. I was thinking the same thing because he's very proper by the book.
Yeah, and
very
she's
old
just
school.
yeah, and she can kind of be a little bit much sometimes in a good way, but
Mhm.
sometimes Lynn does not like that. So
Correct. But
it's been refreshing.
I cannot believe how much he enjoys her. And I'm so here for it.
Yeah, I'm very happy about it.
And then
Very
the
happy about it.
shade to
Oh
Alfondo
my
and
God.
Angela.
Alfonso and Angela. She said, "You know, you're always my Alfonso." She said, "Why didn't you know my?" What is it that she said to him?
She was like, the real question is, have you learned my name?
And everyone was like, "Ah!" Everybody.
It was so quiet for so long. I was
And
like,
he
someone
was
say
like-
something. Someone say something.
But also, he does have more of an excuse now that his wife's name is Angela.
Yeah,
Like
he was
I
like,
can
so it was.
see,
He was like, it was a term of endearment.
I can see how that would be
He
a Freudian
recovered
slip.
very well.
Yeah, like I can see how that would be a Freudian slip. Like your wife's name
Absolutely.
is literally Angela, and then you have Shangela. Like
Yeah.
I get that, but also
Absolutely.
like do it right. It's your job.
Right.
So, great scores, all 8s. She was lit.
I love them. I just love
32 out
them.
of 40.
I can't wait. I'm really, you know what? We're gonna weep next week.
Oh
I can't
my God.
wait.
I'm scared. I'm scared for my crying next week, but we're gonna make it. Okay.
Speaking of emotions, let's go to someone who has none.
Heidi and Artem, Chim Chim Chimney, classic Viennese waltz.
Let's talk about our homework that I finally did.
Okay, you go first and then I'll go.
So I watched season 1, episode 1 of the D'Amelio show.
Okay.
And here are my thoughts. This family needs to be out of the spotlight.
Huh. Yeah. Okay.
Their whole
Go ahead.
thing, like these girls, like I can only imagine, like, I mean, this podcast gets like we're 100 listeners strong every week. So like once we blow up, I mean, I'm sure I'll feel the stress of being a celebrity. But no, like these girls talk about like the pressure and the social pressure. And I didn't realize like how severe Charlie's like social anxiety is.
And
But-
Dixie.
Yeah, and Dixie, but Charlie especially, she's very, very timid, very meek and mild, which
Mhm.
is, I just was so surprised because, like, I mean, when you see her on TikTok and you don't know anything else about her, you would never think that.
Mhm.
But their whole lives, like listening to them talk, their entire lives are social media. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if it's because I don't really relate to that because we always like, by the time we were like middle school, high school, like we had the internet,
MySpace.
AIM, all of that. So like we knew some aspect of like social media, but these kids now are like so engrossed in it, like from the moment they like are old enough to understand what it is.
They also grow up with cameras in their faces from
Right.
their parents.
Right. It's crazy. And so, but their whole thing, like it was very sad. Like they were just like talking about how much it affects them. And I was like, they need to not have a TV show. Like let them have some normalcy. Like it just felt very odd to me that the whole thing is about the pressures of social media and how it affects them. And then they're like, and being in the public eye.
But also, like
they're on
it's
a
why
TV
we're
show.
famous. Yeah.
Right.
It's also, but also, what did you think about Heidi?
It felt like the way it was filmed and just like the content that was in it felt like a combination of The Hills and My Super Sweet 16.
Huh, interesting. Okay.
Like Heidi's like, okay, so we're going to her birthday and she's got, you're getting her these pink things. She's really going to like that. Like she is exactly the same as she is on the show. She contributes nothing more than lip service as far as I'm concerned.
I watched season 1, episode 1, and I watched the most recent episode. So the most recent episode I'll talk about was extremely emotional. I was very troubled by the anxiety that Dixie. So a lot of the most recent episode was Noah Beck and Dixie's breakup. Mm-hmm. So they have like just broken up and Dixie is trying to make sure that no one finds out. She's like trying to make sure that it doesn't get out anywhere on social media, but obviously they're so under all these pressures and everybody's always like bullying. And it's crazy, the bullying. Like it was like she woke up and they were reading the mean messages under her TikToks with Noah. It would be like, why are you wouldn't even have Noah if you didn't have your sister. Like it's just like crazy.
People are so fucking mean.
I'm like, and that's why I thought, okay, the show is good, because it is not just saying these girls have the easiest, most glamorous life because they have 500 million TikTok followers. They actually have extremely busy, stressful lives that no 16-year-old should really experience. Like Dixie and Charlie have no normalcy. Real, they just don't. They have each other. But Heidi, the vibe I got from Heidi in the last episode was Charlie was moving out of her parents' house to move in with Dixie, and Heidi was like encouraging her to get out of their house to like live more on her own since she is so independent and like now college age. But Charlie was like, I'm scared to leave home. It was really sad. She was just like, I'm terrified to leave. I'm terrified to leave. And Heidi was just like, no, you need to go. You need to go. And like encouraging her to go, which I thought was positive, but also like these girls are just kids. And then they have these big, huge mansions in Beverly Hills. And I'm just like, this whole TikTok culture is so toxic.
The hype house.
It is so toxic. And it was devastating watching Dixie go through this like breakup. You should watch the most recent episode. It was insane.
I don't know. It makes the whole thing is really sad.
Yeah.
It's
so
like not.
It's not what I thought it was going to be at all.
No, I didn't like it.
It's
like,
not what I thought it was going to be at all.
And I mean, at the end of the day, like think about all of our Disney Channel stars when we were kids. Like
I know.
It was the same kind of thing. Just instead of social media, it was like television because that's
and
what we
like,
had.
And like their bosses being these bullies instead of the internet.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean,
crazy.
It's not a new thing, but it's definitely more accessible. Like it's more of a constant, especially if you're producing content to have immediate feedback and immediate response. I cannot even imagine. Yep. I'm sure it would be so overwhelming. But I just feel like Heidi is exactly the same in the show as she is on this show. She doesn't add anything.
Yeah, I didn't hate her on the show. I don't hate her on this show. It's just what I also thought. Here's my other thought. The vibes that I got from the last episode was that Charlie wanted her mom to go on this show so she would have someone there. That's genuinely was my other thought, because I was like, I don't think she would have done it had her mom not done it with her. Genuinely.
That's a really good point.
I feel like she is very attached to her parents. Very, she has a great dad. Her dad's amazing on the show. But yeah, I just kind of had this feeling like I don't think she would have done it had her mom not done it with her.
It's just very, I don't know how I feel. I have a lot of feelings.
I guess we'll see. We'll keep going. But we did our homework at least.
We did. We finally did our homework.
It was a good Viennese waltz. I knew that Lynn was going to love it. It had a lot of like impressive arm movements, but also Artem is just super technical like that. So it was expected.
Artem is he is showing out with the choreography this season. I'm super impressed.
Oh,
he also has a partner who can rise up to his
standards.
Like his standards. Like which is funny because he's married to Nikki Bella and she really struggled.
Yeah, and that's the one he took home.
Right, and they were partners. And but no, I think Heidi is very technically good. I like to watch her. This dance was beautiful. It was stunning. I mean, I loved it. I thought it was I could have watched it for like 10 minutes. It was just really aesthetically pleasing. Artem's choreography was beautiful. Like she looked like she was floating. Like it was so effortless. And I loved it so much. But the thing that like I was saying about Wayne, how there's that second layer of like his emotion behind the performance that really takes it to the next level. She doesn't have that at all. No. It's like she goes out there and she does her dance and she does a very good job. And that's it. Yeah,
just a smile plastered on or a serious look. But also I knew that Lynn was going to hate her using that prop. But I thought the prop was a necessity.
It got in the way a little bit, I think. It was nice at the beginning, but then I think it hung out for too long.
I thought it was good. But anyway, she got really good scores. She got 9 from Carrion, 8 from Lynn, 8 from Derek, 9 from Bruno, 34 out of 40. Super, super good scores for that.
Yeah, it was great. I really just want her to have her breakout moment. Like, I don't dislike this woman. She's very meh. She's kind of, her personality doesn't really do anything for me. Like, I can't connect to her. And I think that's why I'm struggling with, like, I don't dislike her, but I'm not, like, excited to see her every week. But she does a great job. So it's like, I don't know. She's just kind of there.
Yep. I guess we'll see how it goes. Moving on.
Oh my God, Gabby. The world's most beautiful human.
Green, Gabby, and Val. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
How is she so beautiful?
It's so not fair. I know we say
really
this every
isn't.
week. It's just,
But like, okay, she's beautiful in that way where she looks like a real person, but like elevated. Like she looks like someone that you would see in real life.
It's just natural. She just has the it factor.
God damn it.
She just has the it factor. The dance was very good. It was a great quick step. Her coloring was so insane. Like
she looked like
just
Zoe
like the
Saldana.
character. See, I don't know who that is.
That's who plays the character.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
What's her name? Gamora? Is that right?
Oh yeah, I guess. That's one I haven't seen. No Guardians of the Galaxy for me.
What?
I know. Shoot me.
I mean, whoa, that's shit. Wow.
Anyway,
it was really impressive. She's just good, and Val can you can tell Val really likes working with her. It's a lot like Zendaya, where like he's got a great partner, so he can give them the choreography he wants to give them.
Yeah. And Gabby also has legs for days.
Her legs are 8 feet long. Yes. I don't know how tall she is, but
she's 90% legs.
Yeah. So it was incredible.
It was so good.
I wrote, as Kermit the Frog once said, it's not easy being green.
It's not. She got incredible scores, 9s across the board, right up there with Wayne, which we knew was going to happen.
It was so stunning.
Well deserved. And I don't think anything else dramatic happened in the box or anything.
When Val said we couldn't afford the Chris Pratt prosthetic.
Oh my God. But he looked just as sexy. So.
Oh, sexier.
Yeah. And also
I'm not a Chris Pratt girl.
Oh, I kind of am, but also I'm more of a Val girl for sure.
Oh, definitely. Chris Pratt doesn't do it for me.
Gabby gets a lot of, I think we should address this too. Gabby gets a lot of hate for being ditzy in the Facebook group and like sounding more, I guess, I don't know, just not as sure of herself with her words. So what do you kind of think about that? Because we've said this before, like, I don't think she's stupid. I just think that's her personality.
I think week 1, I was like, ooh, she sounds not bright.
Yeah.
I think she's gotten better week after week after week. I think now that, because it's like, okay, if I go into ballroom dancing and I've only ever done like cheerleading or, a dance team or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're doing this new technical thing, how are you going to talk about it?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't know what to say.
Yeah, it's not like you really get coached up for these interviews.
Right. It's not like you're like, oh, I'm going to talk about a Viennese waltz because that's something I know about, having never done it before. So I feel like she was just kind of out of her element. And so she didn't really know what to say. But now that it's becoming more of a routine and she's learning more and more about it, I think she's more comfortable in her interviews. And I think she's starting to sound
more refined, I guess.
Right.
My friend Emily also said, I'm excited for next week because also, like, I know that she's been the Bachelorette, but I also don't know anything else about her. And my friend Emily said she has a really interesting upbringing, really tough upbringing, and she's been through a lot in her life. And I guess they talk a lot about that on The Bachelor, but I'm kind of excited to learn more about her because I don't think she's really been getting a fair chance to learn about her. Like, even in her packages, they're not very in depth on who she is. So
I don't think they have been on anyone really, though.
No, you're right. Except, I mean, there are some people though where I feel like we've learned so much about them, like Shangela. Like, I feel like I learned something new about Shangela every week, and Selma every week, and then I'm like, well, what else? Like, tell me a little bit more about some of these others.
Yeah, I also feel like it's very bizarre to me that for us to have no commercials. Like, we're not getting longer interviews. We're not like, I know. Where is that time going?
Truly, I have no clue.
And then we're still always freaking rushed at the end.
I know. We're going a million miles an hour. I know.
Speaking of a million miles an hour, Cars, baby, ka-chow.
His gabbing, Trevor was just gabbing it up with the fake Lightning McQueen before the dance, like
Oh
just
my
sitting there
God.
with the towel, acting like he's doing work on Lightning. I was like, my guy, you look like
He
a
was like,
goof.
Lightning, let me check your undercarriage, my
Yeah.
dude.
I think my favorite thing, favorite dance part, let's just pair a samba to Life is a Highway and let me know.
I commented this, but I'm going to reiterate it.
Okay.
It is illegal, highly illegal. It is a criminal offense to perform a samba to Rascal fucking Flats.
Yes, it's punishable up to life in prison.
Yeah, you would know. You have a law degree.
Without the possibility of parole to perform
as it should be.
Yes,
as it should be.
To perform a samba to Life is a Highway. Very unfair pairing. It was not fair.
What the fuck was it? It was bad. That's what it was.
It was not good, but it was still sexy because Trevor is a Ken doll, and the song's a banger, and Emma looked hot.
I hated it. I literally wrote, I hate this dance.
Well, I think that's about, genuinely, I have nothing else to say about it besides that Trevor looks like a Ken doll.
The fake driving. The arms extended fake steering wheel. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Oh, man.
It was so bad. It had the one redeeming quality besides the fact that fucking Lightning McQueen was there. Wow.
I know.
Was the ass shake.
And the scores reflected our disappointment.
Which I do have a comment. Michelle Irick said, damn, those Christmas hams, baby.
Yeah, literally.
And we did have the dog clapping in the audience.
Oh, yeah. I was like, whoa, what were the dogs here for? Trevor didn't have the chance to tell us this time because I think that they were there maybe for like some special project or to like stand for something. But Trevor didn't have
that man was making that dog clap. Just like Trevor was making that ass clap.
Exactly.
And then when they got up to the skybox, the entire group of people up there were doing that stupid ass steering wheel motion.
Oh, including
And then
Mickey.
Alfonso was like, let me back that ass up on you, Trevor, and in front of Mickey Mouse. And I was like, this is so bad.
I know. I
loved it. I was like, come get us, God. We don't.
It's time. We don't deserve you. But yeah, so 28 out of 40 for Trevor and Emma. Not their best.
It was bad. It was so. I hated it. I can't think about it anymore.
Moving on to Coco and Vinny. They had a samba to the you said the Luca soundtrack.
So Luca is really cute. I think you should watch it. It's a good movie.
I'm putting Luca and Guardians of the Galaxy on the list.
I would watch Luca first. It's really sweet. It's just a really cute movie.
Okay, cool.
Let's talk about last week.
Okay.
His Instagram story. After last week, he was like devastated.
Defeated.
It was he went on, he was like, I just want to like thank you guys for voting for me, for saving me. Like, I'm really trying. Like, I am obsessed with him. I love him. I would die for him.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I cannot say enough good things about this man.
Yeah, he's always been our favorite.
A man who can do both. I saw his video of his last night of his Chippendales residency, and I was like, damn, that has me feeling.
His Chipmunks residency.
Chip and Dale.
Yeah. Very good.
But it had me feeling some type of way. And then I see him like this soft, emotional, like he said in his package, he was like, I want to do a good job so badly.
Mm-hmm.
And he like knew about the movie. He was like talking about like different scenes in it. And I was like, this is so pure.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was
sweet.
good.
Like, how can he be both? I don't know, but I love him.
He's always been, even when he was on the show, he was always like the softie, always the sweeter one, always like found the benefit of the doubt.
Best.
Never started the fights, never was in the drama. Like, I love him. This was another like unfair song to dance pairing. Like, why didn't they get a jazz dance? Why did this have to be a samba?
It would have been so much better as a jazz.
Yeah, so I put, this is not his best dance. I think his week 2 dance was his best dance, but this was improved. He moved into it really well, and he was definitely more comfortable. So I was just happy to see him doing well.
Agreed. He's got the sharpest hands, dude.
I know. He's getting a little Tico-y.
A little Tico-y.
But it was not nearly as Tico-y as last week.
Agreed. But when he climbed onto that Vespa at the end, I was like, damn. I wish that was me.
You just wanted to be the Vespa. Coco also looked super cute. We didn't even talk about her.
She did.
Is the character's name Julia?
Yes.
Okay.
Her waist is as big around as my pinky finger.
Oh, yeah. These people.
And then they showed Mike and DJ Pauly D in the audience, and I died. Somebody made a really good comment, and I didn't write it down, and I feel really bad, but they were like, I think if Vinny had a more seasoned pro, it would do him a lot of good. Not because Coco isn't slaying it. She's great. But I mean, holy shit. Could you imagine? It's your first season. You're trying to, like, I would be so stressed. And so you would feel really responsible for this person who's clearly not a dancer. You want to make him shine. Like, you have so much on your shoulders, kind of. Whereas someone who is, like, a better dancer you wouldn't have to worry about as much for your first season.
Yeah, I feel like it's just hard because I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, then who would I put him with? It's like, I can't take away my other faves, their partnerships. Like, I'm like, I feel like it still is a good pairing, even though right now it seems like they just have not had their moment.
Right. But they have a really good connection. I like their behind the scenes.
They have the opportunity. They have the capability. Like, it's going to happen. And it's going to happen next week.
And they're going to fall in love because I need them to.
Also, I have to say, because I literally fell out cackling so hard whenever he went up to the skybox. And they were like, Mike, the situation's here. And they panned to him. And then they were like, what do you have to say to Mike for coming? He said, first of all, I want to tell him to take those sunglasses off. And I just fell out because I'm just so glad all these guys are still friends.
It is so pure. Who would have thought?
It's so refreshing that the Jersey Shore guys would still be best friends. The Jersey Shore
has taught us so much.
Oh, yeah.
The real lesson is the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, it literally brought me back to watching Jersey Shore at 14 years old, like knowing I'm not supposed to be watching MTV. And
my God, and your parents come in the room and you flip the channel.
Yeah, flip it right back over to Disney. Like, but I was like, Vinny, I was obsessed with Vinny forever. And just tonight just solidified that. But okay. So they got an 8 from Carrion, which was very generous, but I was very happy that he got it. And then 7s from everyone else. So he got a 29 out of 40, which did not put him at the bottom this week.
I think that was super fair. I was actually really surprised.
Yeah, it was refreshing for sure.
And I loved that everybody gave him such good feedback.
Me too.
I love when they give people props for fucking trying.
Amen.
Like, if you go out and you try hard, you should get some kind of props, even if you suck big time.
Yep.
Like, if you're trying, good for you, because it's so much easier to be like, I don't like this. I'm bad at it. I quit.
Especially with all these literal incredible dancers this week.
Yeah, I would throw up.
Okay. Next up, Selma and Sasha. They had the Muppets dance.
What was it like having Fozzie Bear in your rehearsal?
And then she said, it was like having you there. Ask stupid questions, get stupid answers.
Carly Etheridge said, Fozzie Bear, you icon.
Yeah. I enjoy the Muppets, I guess. Like, I never really watched them, but it's a nice switch up, I guess, to have from having Tyra the host to getting Miss Piggy for a second, Miss Piggy and Kermit.
You may not like the Muppets, but Tyra is literally obsessed with the Muppets.
Oh yeah.
Which is the funniest fucking mental picture for me. I'm picturing like a Hey Arnold kind of like shrine to the Muppets, like in her closet, like her home is decorated with like Muppets memorabilia.
Okay.
She's literally obsessed.
Am I making this up? Or did the Muppets have like bits on America's Got Talent?
I don't know that.
I feel like on America's Got Talent, I don't either, but I feel like sometimes that I feel like the Muppets kind of make cameos in that. And I could just be getting that confused with the amount of people that do ventriloquism or whatever on the show. But maybe they don't. But I mean, the Muppets were good. It was I was really happy. I was blown away. It was so much gymnastics, lots of theatrics. I said, Sasha's gotten so creative, and her and Sasha are literally one. Like, they look like they're the exact same size.
I know. They look like twins.
They're a very good pairing.
They look like siblings. She was giving me Roxy Hart, like Renee Zellweger in Chicago, like the costuming.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was so cute. It was a great quick step, so full of joy. I loved it. I thought it was so cute and fun.
Me
I
too.
was pissed. So, you know how we've said before, like, oh, we were nervous, like, as to how
this was going to
go for her.
Yep.
And we said that at the beginning. And then we were just like, oh, she's got this. Like, once she did her first quick dance, we were like, she's got this. We're not worried anymore.
Yeah.
I would never say that to her.
Yeah.
And Carrie Ann being like, I get nervous for you.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you can do it. I was like, why would you fucking say that to someone?
I just wrote that I'm upset at myself for doubting her. Like, I
agree.
Why did I feel like she couldn't do it? And it's like, oh, just because I thought she would suck. Like,
I don't think it's that we thought that she couldn't do it. It's we wanted her to do it, but we know that she's got
the
obstacles.
Challenges. Yeah, and it's really difficult. My mom texted me, and I've told y'all that my mom has MS, and she texted me and she was just like, you guys have no idea how difficult this is. Like, she is in a lot of physical pain and she's doing this. She's like, you just live your life with this constant challenge, and she's killing it out there. So I think it just makes her even more impressive.
I loved it. I thought it was so cute and fun. I went on a weird Kermit the Frog rant after this.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw it.
Didn't.
So the original Kermit voice, that man has passed away. R.I.P. in peace.
Not funny. Got it. Stop laughing.
So,
rip.
And then big rip. So I've heard, like, in real life, people have been able to, like, do an impression of Kermit. That sounds pretty damn near spot on.
Okay.
Weird sidebar. I saw Logic at Memphis in May, like, 5 years ago, and someone in the audience had a Kermit the Frog, which he demanded they throw on stage, and he talked for him and did the voice, and it was spot on. So Logic has a great Kermit impression.
Okay.
But a ton of people can do it. I've heard it, like, in real life. I've heard it other places. It's a thing.
Okay.
The person that replaced Kermit
tonight
sounds nothing like him. And I'm fucking pissed.
The Miss Piggy was good. And so was Selma.
Well, I think she's probably still alive. I don't know.
Well.
But anyway, so yeah, I got on my weird
justice for the original Kermit.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
So anyway, but I was really pleased with this dance. I love Selma. I'm so excited to see where she goes from here. I mean, she nailed the quick step. Like,
she sure
what's
did.
next, baby? Check that one off the list.
All
We're ready for the next week.
All 8s, 32 out of 40. Next up,
JJD.
JJD and Alan, Hocus Pocus 2, One Way or Another. I watched the movie this weekend. It's getting a lot of hate. I don't think it's deserving. Like, okay, we all know by now we're in our 30s. Like, we all know by now.
Whoa, we're not all in our 30s.
Yeah, we're not all old hags, but I am. Anyway, so, like, we all know that sequels are never going to be as great as the original. Okay, we know it. We get over it and we move on. But, like, it's okay to recognize that a sequel can be cute and you can like it. And the sequel to this is really cute. I really, really, really enjoyed it. And I love that they got the original band back together. And Jessie James Decker tonight looked exactly like Sarah Jessica Parker. She looked exactly like her.
Agreed.
I was
nailed the costuming for these two.
Oh yeah, and then Bobby Butcherson as Alan. Or Alan as Bobby Butcherson was absolutely insane. He was acting so ridiculous tonight. But
his name was Billy.
Billy, I'm sorry. Yeah, I do this every night. I have Billy written down, but said Bobby. Just because I'm thinking about maybe either Bobby Flay or Bobby Bones.
God.
Couldn't tell you which one. But the dance was her best dance by far. I was very impressed.
She really took the judges' critiques and worked really hard. Her footwork was so much better. Her feet looked so much better. Mm-hmm. She had frantic hands a little bit. Like, she was like, had them up. Like, she was trying to, like, calm someone down.
And
or,
the
like,
long nails
keep
did
the
not
demons
help.
at bay or something. Yeah. The fog department said, we're here. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I realized, so she's super petite.
Tiny.
She's teeny tiny. This is the first time that her costuming did not do her any favors. It made her look very, very small. Like it kind of swallowed her, and it made her legs look really short.
I think the wig too had a lot to do with that because it was half of her body length.
Right. And also I've realized this like a little bit before, but tonight with the costuming it really stood out. She doesn't dance up. Like with her being so petite and Ellen being taller, like you need to dance up and like be more on your toes and the balls of your feet. And she dances very grounded. Like she doesn't like it's very low.
Yeah.
Which is something that she can work on, but I thought it was leaps and bounds above anything she's done thus far. I think it was her best dance. I was so happy for her. And I was really happy that she got some positive feedback. I feel like she really needed that little boost.
Yep. And you can tell we also predicted at the beginning of the season that Lynn was really going to love her. And he's not liking her because he is scoring her pretty historically low throughout the season. Everybody gave her 8s except for Lynn gave her a 7, which, I mean, I felt like it was a mixed bag for sure, but I typically agree with Derek. And so 31 out of 40 was a good score for me. I think it was the confidence boost she needed for next week.
Agreed. And I cannot believe we started out as being like, this woman. And now I'm like, I feel for her. I have a little soft spot for her.
Someone wrote in the group, I don't keep tabs, but someone was just like, I know that this Facebook group can be the same Reddit thread that's out there about her.
Like her hate page.
Yeah. I've kind of I'm moving on from that a little bit. Like, I mean, I know that she's probably got some controversial opinions. She's done some kind of controversial things, but it's like, okay, like she's just dancing right now. This is what I'm watching. Like, it's not like she's there's some abhorrent people out there, and I just don't think she's one of them. I don't think she's not the hill I'm going to die on of bad people out there. They're way, way, way worse than Jesse James Decker.
Agreed. And I really like her attitude on this show. I like her commitment, and I like that she's trying really hard, and I'm really glad to see it pay off for her.
Good for her. Okay. Last one. Speaking of hard work paying off, Mark and Charlie, The Simpsons.
Here's how I'm going to sum this up.
Okay.
Just because they could doesn't mean they should. Technically, it was very impressive. But why? Why?
I just think they got the kitchen sink. Like they've gone last almost every time because they always have like the best produced dances. And I know that that's like Mark, asking for everything, but it just kind of felt, I'm not a Simpsons person.
That's what I put. I was like, maybe it's because I have no connection to this show. Like I could give two shits about The Simpsons.
What both of us are. But it's like, we're doing Coco, we're doing Luca, some people got like these sweet old school Disney movies, and then these people are getting like The Simpsons. I don't know. It just kind of it didn't feel like it meshed.
It was one of those things where you're like, oh, they're clearly trying to promote something.
But the dance was epic, iconic, very good.
It was fine.
You didn't like it?
I appreciated it. Does that make sense? Like I saw the talent, the choreography, the performance value. It was great. But I just didn't care. Because the music, like what? Like it wasn't like a complete package for me.
Yeah.
The dancing was phenomenal. I mean, the musicality to that weird ass theme
I think that's their, I was about to say, I think that's their theme song, but I wouldn't know.
It is. But like, it's really weird. I get it. I appreciate it. I can totally see and respect how difficult it was, and they performed it beautifully, but I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I just didn't think
as a complete performance, I just wasn't into it. Like as what it was.
When I saw that they had The Simpsons, I was like, since when is The Simpsons a Disney show?
It's one of those things that Disney has purchased and is now under the Disney umbrella.
Because it's very much a Universal, like it was a Universal Studios rides, and it's still there from what I've heard. Because I put that in the group last week. I was like,
I just assume that Disney owns everything at this point.
They pretty much do. They own us.
They own this podcast.
Yeah. Yes, owned and sponsored by. Just kidding. We can't say that because they'll come for us. Yeah, we wish Disney, but no.
We'd have to make a lot of changes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? Like they have the Simpsons now, so God knows what else could fly.
True that. But yeah. And
All
then
nines.
Tyra fucked up Landon's name again.
It just, she never ceases to unamaze me.
Did you see his face?
He was just cackling because he was like, this dumb woman is gonna mess it up.
He's like, damn, for fucking 2.
And he was literally cackling. Like
he gasped.
He was like, she is not doing this again.
And then even Mark was like, nope, flip flop it.
Yeah,
switch,
Charlie was like doing her hands like, you're
it
still
was
wrong.
Physically painful.
Yeah,
I was like, holy shit.
But and then Dixie still didn't get a shout out. I don't know when Dixie's gonna get her shout out, but I hope it's sooner rather than later.
Who's Dixie? Just kidding.
Yeah, I was about to say, we just watched the show. We're like super in tune now. But anyway, she got all 9s. So 36 out of 40. Same score as Gabby. Same score as Wayne and Whitney. Again, our top 3. Speaking of top 3, bottom, the people on the bottom are, we get to that gut-wrenching elimination, which I really did not think that we were going to have tonight.
So everyone knows that no one goes home on Disney night.
It's a rule.
It's a rule. Well, rules were made to be fucking broken, apparently.
Yeah, Disney Plus does not adhere to the rules.
Yeah, Disney Plus doesn't give a fuck.
No, they don't care.
Mickey Mouse and Minnie were like, bye.
Bye.
So yeah, our bottom 2 were Trevor and Lightning McQueen and Emma.
Yeah.
And then Sam Champion and Cheryl.
Yeah.
Cheryl.
And then all the judges saved Trevor and Emma, which thank God they did because I need to see Ken Barbie again on my screen. However, I really am going to miss Sam so much, but
he's a little beacon of light.
He really is, but it was his time and he made it farther than you would have told me that he would have. So
yeah, I don't think I could have watched him again after this week's. It was pretty painful.
He was done, and Cheryl was like, "It's your time to go, babe."
But I'm happy for them. I'm happy that he's happy. He's so gracious, and you know what? I think Trevor Donovan. I'm ready for him to go to be honest.
Next time.
But I'm really glad that he got some justice because if he had gone out because he had to dance to "Life Is a Highway" by Rascal Flatts and do a samba in a racing uniform with in front of Lightning McQueen, that would have been cruel.
Very. It was a good, all in all, it could have been better, but it was still a good episode.
I feel like we started this out and we were like, it was good. And now we're like, ugh.
Now that we've thought about it again and gone through it again.
I know, I'm like, was it though?
Yeah, it could have been worse.
It was good.
Yeah.
And then next week, so news flash, we have 2 episodes next week, back to back, Monday, Tuesday, double feature.
How are we gonna do this?
What?
I'm just like, how? Like these episodes are 2 hours long with not one commercial. Are we gonna have 2-hour long episodes with no commercial in one week?
I'm gonna invest in a catheter. I'm just kidding.
One of the bedside potties for the couch. Like,
oh my god.
Sorry.
Just get some Depends.
Literally. But we also have most memorable year.
I won't have to pee next week because I'll be weeping.
Yeah.
So all my fluids will be escaping through my tear ducts.
So I'm guessing how they're gonna do it is most memorable year, no eliminations, and then maybe a double elimination next week on the second night. That's my prediction.
Prom night? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Probably like 80s prom, 80 songs.
Why prom night? What is that?
I don't know. Trust me. No clue.
I'm trying to think. What was popular when we went to prom?
Move Her Body Like a Cyclone.
Oh shit. Baby Bash.
Yeah.
Dang.
All the goodies.
My Goodies.
Ooh, My Goodies was good.
Yeah. I
don't
just
know.
not me and my friends rolling up to senior prom in a fucking burgundy limo with butterfly doors.
I was gonna tell you, me and my friends took a burgundy 16-passenger van to prom because it was our friend's grandfather's van, and we used that as our ride. That's
Big pimpin'.
That's Mississippi prom for you. Okay, well, let's just save
I
our
feel
tears.
like every week I never know what to expect. Like I know what to expect for most memorable year. But then they're like, and also, but wait, there's more.
Prom night.
Prom night. And I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
what does that? Seriously, what does that mean?
I guess
Is that
we'll
Millie?
find out. That's Millie. Yep.
Jingle bells.
Jingle Bell Rock. But anyway, I guess we'll see how it goes.
All right, well, another one bites the dust, and
Sure
next
does.
week we've got the double feature, baby.
Yes, we do. Yes, we
Until
do.
then, my dude.
Until then, we'll chat next week. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you back next week.